radio. As promised, when we finished the interview today, I was just talking to Gerard about what he'd been up to recently and having more sort of an off-the-radio conversation, and we decided to actually record a story that he told us about what he's been up to in the last 24 hours. Last night, got to hang out with one of the terrorists, and we thought you'd like to hear it directly ahead of the official return.
So last night, Weezer played a show at the Dunes Hotel in Hollywood, and they took over this entire motel. It was pretty amazing. And well, what happened is we got invited to the show, and then a mutual friend was kind of putting it together, and then the band had found out that we were going, and then they got really excited and said, hey, would they do a song with us? And we slipped out, and they said, what do you want to do? And we all kind of agreed on My Name is Jonas. And
how was that when you first heard the acoustic guitar kicking it off? How did that feel?
It was amazing. Like, you'd hear it, and like Rivers too. I was backstage with him, and we had warmed up I warmed up, obviously he didn't need to, but a cappella with the song, and it sounded great. And I said, okay, so I'll just sing with you. And Rivers was like, no, I think I want you to sing the first 4 lines of the song by yourself. And I was like, all right, I'll do that, you know.
Take that box. You got to tick that box right there. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Good story. Story as well. If you are listening to this radio show for the first time and you're a My Chemical Romance fan and you don't own the Blue album, work hard, save hard, get it. My name is Jonah. All right then, come on man, let's throw it out there. Let's keep the momentum up, shall we? My Chemical Romance back. I'm not okay. I promise. So we know, man, we can feel the energy right around the world that's being driven in the direction of BBC Radio 1 this evening in anticipation of NaNaNa. 7:30 p.m. on the dot. We always play the hottest record in the world without fail. That is where it goes. Except for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, and good friends and fans of the modern rock band My Chemical Romance, I would now like to reintroduce you to your good friend, Gerard Way. Good evening.
How you doing, Zane?
How are you, man?
I'm great. It's been a long time.
It's too long, but you know what? All that's gas now because it's like the break never happens. This new song over in front of me, it's just like it's been on fast forward.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Are you excited?
Yeah. We all kind of feel like we get to really start our lives again right now.
Time to let go, man. We're about to get into this. We're going to play this song, come back, and we're going to get the lowdown on where you've been and where you're at. Right now, all around the world, the anticipation's been building for this right throughout the day. We're going to play this on the air. It's the return of My Chemical Romance. This is NaNaNa, hottest record.
Cash and I keep it, legs to the wall. The gas on the wall, and we crawl.
My Chemical Romance, NaNaNa, hottest record, NaNaNa.
And actually, you know, it's funny, it keeps going, but basically, we didn't want to crowd up the back of the record too much.
It was disappointing for me, really, because I thought if you're going to put the NaNaNas in the bracket, at least put all of them from the chorus, man. Put all 64 of them in there.
I think so. I think when we're finishing the final layout of the artwork this week, we're going to take that into consideration. It might take up the entire back of the album. So.
19 is just an entree for the full 64 NaNaNas coming your way soon. Dude, that is a firing pop song, man. That is a classic My Chemical Romance, you know, throwdown, isn't it?
It is. Thank you so much. And it was like, that's the moment where we said, this song changes everything. We're starting over right now. And we're starting over with Cavallo, and we're doing it right now. It was so exciting.
We've got plenty of time to go in depth into sort of where you're at and how you got to where you are, and we'll do that hopefully when you come out here for the shows. But
absolutely.
Just a few words, you know, in terms of this album, Danger Days, The True Lies, The Fabulous Killjoys, and I suppose what I'm looking for is how was the vibe once you made that decision? I mean, how was the recording of the record once you cleared the air?
Well, everything up to that point, it felt like we've been in this kind of stasis, and as artists, like, stasis really equals death, you know. So it was so bad. We were just like, you know, the vibe wasn't good, and then NaNa happened, and then all of a sudden there was this real big intensity underneath us, and then it was the momentum that we needed to dig deep and record another album. So that to me, the power of the song is how it propelled all of us, and that's kind of how we hope to propel everybody else.
So here you are, My Chemical Romance are back, Danger Days, The True Lies, The Fabulous Killjoys. This is a really exciting and you know, very fun sounding album. The bits that I've heard of it, 3 or 4 tracks, it sounds great. It sounds like you've got a real spirit in you, you know?
Yeah, the spirit is like really, it's back, and it took a little while to figure out exactly who and what the band is, you know, and then kind of re-embrace that as opposed to turn our back on it.
I got some shows in front of me as well, October 23rd, 24th, and 25th, London, Manchester, and Edinburgh, you know, the World Contamination Tour. Have those shows to read those dates, but when you got the email saying we've confirmed these shows, it must have felt very real.
It did feel very real and also very surreal at the same time, because we're sitting there and we're looking at hard dates, like you're playing a show, you're doing...
I know exactly where you're going to be on October the 23rd at 9:30 at night.
You know, yeah, exactly, I know, and it's going to be doing something that I love to do, and the whole thing really feels like, you know, it's like a bullet fired out of a gun, or maybe I guess a laser beam fired out of a...
out of a laser beam projector.
Exactly.
You've got fans listening all over the world right now, and your fans, you know, if you rank them alongside, you know, your peers, you know, bands like Muse and other groups, you know, they have very, very passionate fan bases who follow your every step and wish you all the best. And I suppose you've got a lot of them listening right now, you know, and is there something you want to say to them before I let you go?
Oh, man. We're real excited to see you, and we're excited to see your colors, and we're excited to I got this really cool tweet. This kid from Manchester said, and it was vaguely threatening, kind of like, are you ready for, are you ready for us? Like, not are we ready for you guys?
That's Manchester.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's going to happen, man. October 23rd, 24th, 25th, London, Manchester, Edinburgh, and so it begins again. A brand new part of the My Chemical Romance journey with the album due out very soon, and we will play NaNaNa again before the end of the show. We'll give you an exact time very soon. Thanks for your time, Gerard. Good to have you back, man.
Thanks, Zane.
We'll give you an exact time very soon. Right now. NaNaNa, My Chemical Romance. We promised you a 7:30 drop. We're going to give it to you twice in a row. Here you go, MCR fans.